some way, got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Mookie now. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Ball one there. Betts, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2011. 1 out, bases empty. And a good eye there.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
That smash towards center. Robert calls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here on the south side. And today's starter, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
The pitch. Strike 2.
0-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's the power speed combo. Luis Robert homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And down on strikes. 2 away now.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And the slider catches the zone. A plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Bill, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch. Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, it expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 2. And right back to the mound. And Hernandez is out.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
James Outman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one's gone. A gigantic blast. His 11th of the year. It's 1-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it.
Chris Taylor in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 2nd game of the series. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is out of here. They go back to back, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP.
Andy Pajes stands in now and watches strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Anthony Santander. Ohtani back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here's your 1. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And ball 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Colson Montgomery, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. All right, Singer, you know him a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game, run around the move. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Here's Eloy Jimenez. That one missed. The Dodgers up by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And that one is out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2.
Well, we put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slurve. Eloy Jimenez helps out the Pale-Hose with this big swing. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching White Sox here on the south side. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Trey Sweeney. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That's the ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Man at first, 1 away. Canning checks the runner. Ohtani back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Robert going back on it. And that one is going to go. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-2.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. He throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
Freeman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Smith swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Bounce to the right, and it finds its way through for a hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes outside. Fastball for a strike. Runners are at the corners, one away. And it's strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Smith into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. Fouled off. He was late. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch on the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. It's now 4. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Sebi Zavala. The pitch. Clips the outside corner. And that is strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Crawford now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the air to left down the line. Hernandez flashes the leather on the running catch.